All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to HealthcareS.T.A.T. So we are going to be diving into one of our first topics of the week. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you do not know who I am already, my name is Dr. Leah Stewart. I'm a recent pharmacy school graduate. I'm also a non-traditional student. Today's topic that we're going to be discussing is falling in the lines of time management and organization. So who is this video for? This video is for a few different people. This video is for people who are new to college, fresh out of high school, looking for ways to get ahead of the game and stay organized throughout their time in their undergraduate career. This is also for our non-traditional students. Maybe you were in the military for X amount of years and you're coming back to college, or maybe you're a parent and you're learning to navigate parenthood and school and just trying to figure out how to stay organized. Whichever way that you're doing it, our non-traditional students out there, this video is for you. It is also for anyone who maybe you're a little well-versed in staying organized, but you are looking for ways to improve on your organization skills and time management skills. So those are the people that this video is for. So if you fit into any of those categories, then please keep watching. There's 5 pivotal things that I learned throughout my journey in college that I believe are very important for helping with organization and time management. So the first thing I would recommend that you do is to check your school's resources, right? There are resources out there that your school provides that can provide some additional feedback on ways that you can stay organized. The second thing that I want to talk about is really just take the time to think about what you want your day to look like. So if you're in undergrad and you have a lot of control over what you want your schedule to look like, think about that. Like, take a moment, write down, if you're an early riser and you want to be done with your classes by the afternoon and plan your study time, like, think about that. But for those of you who may be in grad school, maybe you've already graduated with your undergrad or you're transitioning into grad school, and you may not have some control over your classes as much, but maybe you want to manage your time effectively when you're not in class and maximize your study time. Think about how much you want to cover those topics. Think about how you want your day to look whenever you are planning out your time. The third thing that I would think about is find a way to organize your calendar. So what that may look like is I'm a big advocate for synchronization. If you can figure out a way to have a one-stop shop for your calendar, whether that's your Apple Calendar, Outlook Calendar, Google Calendar, your preference, try to find a way to sync everything together. For those of you who use Canvas, that's a academic system. Canvas usually has a way for you to link your calendar as a subscribed calendar, whether that's through Google or through Apple. That is very, very helpful to have, because then you can have your personal appointments, medical appointments, class assignments, and everything in one calendar. So if there's a way for you to synchronize that, by all means, absolutely do that, because that's going to save you a lot of time. You will not have to look up you won't have to look at as many calendars. You won't have to look at your Canvas calendar and then try to relay it to your personal calendar. So try to synchronize that if you can. In the event that you're unable to do that, or maybe the platform that you're using at your school does not provide that, another thing you can do, and this is number 4 for me, is sitting down one day a week to plan out the week. So whether that's on a Saturday or a Sunday or a Monday, however your schedule works out, take a day to sit down and look at all of the calendars that you're looking at your assignments, your rubrics, and start planning out your time for that week. So let's say you have a longitudinal project, like for my graduate students, maybe you have a journal club, or maybe you have an article that you have to present, or a presentation that you have to work on, and it's not due for a few weeks, but you want to go ahead and take the time to prepare for that. The way you would do that is setting aside time each week to do that assignment, but also for your assignments that may be coming up, in the next couple of weeks, like maybe you want to get that done ahead of time. So definitely set aside one day a week to review what you have coming up, because if you try to do it all in one sitting, what I find is that I will forget about an assignment that I may have already placed in my calendar, but I hadn't looked at it in a few weeks, and I realized, oh, an assignment coming up, and I hadn't looked at it, and it's due in a few days or something like that. So that's another thing. And then the final thing that I would encourage and recommend for time management and organization is just stay consistent. Once you set your schedule, once you figure out what day you want to look at your calendar each week, stay consistent with it. And I promise you, it will be so much easier to navigate, whether it's undergrad or graduate school, in your process of healthcare, achieving your degree. It's going to stick in the long run. Time management and organization is what I believe to be a foundational skill to have. And the earlier you get started on practicing those habits, the better off you'll be as you progress in your education and progress to even after graduation. Moving on to board exams or just going straight into pharmacy practice or medical practice or whatever your chosen field is, having those skills is very, very foundational. So if you're interested in learning about some more topics regarding this or any of the other things that we've discussed in my introductory video, including some leadership skills, communication skills, more time management skills and things like that, please go ahead and like this video and then subscribe to my channel. We'll be uploading videos every Wednesday. So I look forward to seeing you guys next week.